Are you listening?
Hello. So I haven't done like a Q&A, kind of just talking to you guys, letting you know who I am, and I was actually just talking to my husband about this today, that YouTube has really no idea who Keep Going Cat is and how exactly I even got into fitness. They're like, this is just some blonde girl jumping around in her backyard and doing weird things in the gym. Both of those things are true. The way I got into fitness, I had gained about 60 to 70 pounds during my pregnancy with my son in 2013, and when I had him afterwards, I was like, I don't even recognize this body of mine, and I started working out from home, and this was kind of sparked via the inspiration of different women who I saw on Instagram just kind of killing it and losing the weight. So in that, I started my own Instagram account to track my progress. I lost 65 plus pounds and gained about 50,000 plus followers. So during this process, I became a NASM certified personal trainer, a group instructor, and now a blogger and social media influencer. So in having this bigger Instagram following and only being able to communicate so much of my voice via that channel, I decided, why not expand what I can share with you to YouTube? So here I am. So I put it out there to the group, my KGKfitsisters, which you can read a little bit more about in the link I'm going to drop in the bio here. A little bit of, Q&A action, and I said, hey, what do you guys want to ask me? And this is what I got. So first things first, I love Heather. Crunchy or smooth? When it comes to peanut butter, I do not discriminate, but I think if I'm pulling it off of the shelf, it's going to be smooth. But I'm really just, I don't discriminate. I don't hate, I have another one. Why does my back hurt when I do weighted good mornings? I want to find out more about that pain and find out where the pain is exactly before I answer that question. And then I also see how can I get the barbell safely on my back when people hog the squat rack. So if the squat rack is taken and your gym has a Smith machine, then you can use that. If not, then go for a barbell that's light enough that you can bring it, clean it to your chest, and then pop it over your head. Is this incredibly awkward, or? To what extent of workouts do you do fasted? All weekday workouts for me are fasted because I don't get up early enough to eat, digest, then work out. Wondering if that hinders me. Honestly, when it comes to doing workouts fasted or eating before, I really leave it up to the discretion of the client or the person, because everybody feels differently. Some people feel sick if they work out, some people Some people feel sick if they eat and then work out. Some people, it works out fine. I'm one of those people, I can eat a piece of peanut butter toast walking into the gym at 5 in the morning and I'm going to be okay. So really just kind of listen to your body and do what works for you. I find that I'll do a fasted workout. Say if I have a big treat meal the night before, then I'll do my workout fasted in the morning because I'll just feel full. But if I feel like starving when I wake up, I'll try to eat a little bit. So it could be a banana, it could be just a handful of almonds, whatever it is. I prefer to have something small in my stomach, but it's really up to you. Any other questions? How do you build up your arms and upper body strength without hurting yourself? So I think one of the best ways that you can build up arm strength is with body weight exercise. So whether it's just simply starting with forearm planks or full planks, push-ups, even if you're having to start those push-ups modified by starting against a chair or the wall, body weight exercise is a really great way to get your feet wet as far as building up upper body strength, and then you can start adding weights in later. And then I'm also a fan of just very traditional bodybuilding style exercises. Bicep curls, tricep pulls, bent rows, military presses, things like that. And you can start with a weight that feels heavy, but you can still complete all of your reps. 3 sets of 10 would be a really great place to start. Another question I have, how do you deal with people's comments and negativeness? Honestly, generally people are really cool. I'll say that generally people are very, very cool. And I find that the people who are mean generally know nothing about who I am or what my story is like. So I honestly just try to not feed the trolls. I try not to, give in to it and deal with it, because for the most part people are really nice and I so believe in what I do, so I just try to not let it get to me. So another question, how do you start weightlifting when you have no experience? That kind of, I would say, kind of goes into the building up upper body strength. I think that the best place to start is with body weight exercise, and that's something that what's really cool about that is you can do it from home. So if you start with squats, lunges, planks, push-ups, jumping jacks, things that you're just getting your body moving, that honestly is the best place that you can start. I mean, especially if you haven't worked out in a really long time, just getting into it and doing any type of movement is going to be really helpful. So another question I got would, what would you consider overtraining, and touch on why this can be a catalyst to seeing results. So I feel like it's very difficult to overtrain. I mean, I feel like maybe somebody that is training for an Ironman, or somebody who is a professional athlete, or an Olympian, could run into this when the training schedule can run into hours and hours a day. But I really feel like because most people have jobs and lives and other things going on, that overtraining isn't really going to happen in an average setting, if that answers your question. But I can say that upping the intensity can be a catalyst for seeing results. So if you do put in extra effort, if you are doing more cardio, or if you're doing all of those things your body reacts to, so whatever it might be, whether if you're trying to lean or gain muscle or whatever it is, there's ways to manipulate your training to achieve certain results. So for the rest of this video, I'm going to show you a little bit of home workout that I did that's going to definitely be involved in the November KGKfitsisters challenge going on, which is going to be rad. We're focusing on athletic progress opposed to aesthetic progress, which is always my jam. And I did a really hardcore, intense leg workout yesterday that made people think I was absolutely loco in the gym, but my butt is so sore today, so whatever.
Damn.